In today's video, I'm gonna show you how I would teach the kids to rip paper so that we can make the straw house in the Three Little Pigs. If you're following along on my curriculum, this week, it's all about me, week 4, and we've been learning about my house. And this week, one of our major things that we're gonna do, and one of my favorite activities to do with the kids, I know I say that a lot, I truly do love what I do, and I hope I can help make that true for you as well. But one of my favorite things to do with the kids is to have them do these little plays, story retell, readers theater, whatever you want to call it. But we have the kids take these simple stories, these simple classic stories, and act them out in a way that makes the story come to life with our toddlers and preschoolers. This video is part 1 because I will be making a video on how to make the stick house and also how to make the brick house. The way this lesson is laid out, it would be on Monday. You will have just finished your picture walk with the Three Little Pigs, and then you would divide into groups. You doing this lesson of making the straw house, ripping paper, and your co-teacher introducing scissors to the children and how to cut a straight line to make the sticks for the stick house. If you're the only one teaching in your classroom, then I do recommend during center time, split it up a couple of ways. The way that I would do it if I was in the classroom by myself, we would read the story of the Three Little Pigs. Then I would have us all sitting around in a circle. I would give each of them some yellow paper, and then I would show them what I'm fixing to show you. Then at center time, when the kids are playing, I would have a small group where I'm introducing scissors to them for the first time, teaching them the appropriate, safe ways to use scissors, and then giving them an objective as far as cutting the brown paper. Now back to this lesson. I love doing the ripping activity with my class. You'll see as you continue following along with me, I use ripping of paper in so many different ways for each theme. The nice thing that comes with the kids ripping is they don't have to be able to use scissors. So even your youngest, your 2s, can rip paper. Probably even younger than that. I even had the 18-month-old grandbaby ripping papers. And it's also such a great strengthening fine motor activity. When the kids come over into my group, I would tell them that we're gonna need to wake up our hands and get them ready, exercising, because they have a job to do. And so we would sing a quick version of open, shut them, give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, put them in your lap, lap, lap. And then I might have them, okay, I want you to close your hands and squeeze them so tight. Okay, now open your fingers and spread out your fingers. And we would do just different things. I just want them to know that their fingers are strong. I want them to be convinced that their fingers are so strong that they're gonna be able to rip the heck out of this paper. Then I'm gonna have them show me their baby shark fingers. This is also very important for our pincer grip that we're teaching the kids to be able to hold their writing utensil. And this is what they need to rip the paper. Some kids may still work with their full hands. I just don't see them as successful when they're using their full hand versus being able to get that rip in there. In their yellow paper, there's like, okay, now what I wanna see is I want you to see your baby shark bite down here and your baby shark bite down here. You're gonna pull close to you with one hand and away from you with the other. So if there's a way that I can explain, like pull it towards you or pull it towards me, some way to explain that they're gonna go both directions like this. And now, I did it. I ripped it in half, and I'm gonna celebrate when I rip it in half because I want them to celebrate when they rip it. Because we're making the straw house, I'm not gonna care the shape or anything in these rips. I don't even need them to get them tiny. Like there's gonna be some activities I have them do where I want tiny little rips like this and we're gonna get them small. For this one, I just want them to get in the habit of being able to rip the papers. Because I mean, we're making it look like straw or hay. So, you know, something like this, it could even be a little bit smaller for your kids that are finishing a lot faster than the rest. You have younger kids, sometimes I'll get them to get their hands in the right spot, and then I'll go ahead and like put my hand over hands just to show them the back and forth and start something from them. And once something's started, it's usually easier for them to keep pulling. Now, when the kids are like big fisting it like this, they do have a hard time of like ripping it apart. So just know that. This is one of those lessons that I'm really big on the I can't. We're not gonna say I can't. We're gonna say I'll try, and then let them struggle. Do not take over this for them. This lesson is not for you to see how strong you are or to get perfect little ripped pieces for the straw house. This lesson, remember I say all the time, like you're either using you're either teaching your theme or using your theme to teach a skill. And today the skill is the fine motor. That's our focus. We just happen to be making a straw house out of the paper that we make today. Now, after the kids have ripped their different pieces, you're going to have them pick up after themselves. Y'all are gonna work together and clean up. That's why I like to do this in a big circle, because there's probably gonna be little yellow pieces of paper that are smaller and all over the place. I'm gonna provide them with a box or some sort of container so that we could put all of our pieces and quickly throw them in there. We're not gonna do anything with them yet. That's gonna come in another lesson. Today's goal is just ripping. Remember, the way that I have it, you're split up into 2 groups. So after you finish doing this for about 5-10 minutes with the kids, remember you're singing the song, ripping the paper, and cleaning up, should take about 10 minutes. Then you're gonna swap, and those kids that were cutting are now coming to you and rip, and those that were ripping with you are now going to your co-teacher to cut. Like lessons like these, go ahead and comment sub, because we have a 7-day trial. You can get into the Preschool Experience site. You can download a week's worth of lessons and some of the other resources that I have available to you. And then you could try it on in your classroom and see, does this work for you? I know me and my style is not for everybody, but I have been hearing incredible feedback from you guys that have been using it and telling me how much your class is eating up these lessons. And that makes my heart so happy. So comment, sub, and private message me your email, and I will get the information over to you. If you don't want to wait on me, it's also in my bio, but I don't like to say that because I don't know if the algorithm will stop showing you all my videos.